What's up, folks? Welcome to the channel. Today, I wanted to give an update about this channel, about some changes coming up. But first, I want to talk a little bit about how this channel became about. I started this channel 17 years ago. I started this channel in January 17th of 2008 is when I started this channel. Why did I start this channel? Simple. Back in the 90s, I have friends that they got a Super Nintendo, and I put a VHS tape and plugged in the Super Nintendo to the VCR, and I started recording gameplay. So that became a little habit of mine, was to record gameplay, especially of consoles that I didn't own, so I can watch them. I could watch these gameplay and how amazing these graphics were. Until I was able to get a Super Nintendo. Right, I had a Nintendo. My friend got a Super Nintendo. I recorded gameplay in the 90s on a VCR. And I used to love doing that because I was like, oh my God, every time I wanted to think about I was going to get a Super Nintendo for Christmas, I would get excited and I would play this VCR tape that had gameplay of Street Fighter, Act Racer 2, and some of the other popular Super Nintendo games from that time. F Zero, Pilot Wings, and that became a little bit of a hobby for me, that as I got certain video game systems, I would start recording videos if I had a VCR available at that time. But so then what happened was that in the 2000s, in the mid 2000s, I was able to hack my Xbox, uh, my original Xbox, and I put software on there that allowed me to run emulators. So I downloaded all the games from my childhood for the Nintendo, for the original NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, and I would play those games in an emulator, and it was great. The graphics looked great. I was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" And I started downloading games from other game systems. Game systems like the Sega Genesis, Sega Master System. There were some other arcade. I had some arcade games on there. I had a Killer Instinct arcade running on the Xbox, original Xbox. And I also on the side, I always collect. I had some older system. I have a PlayStation. I had a Dreamcast, and I would record my gameplay from the Dreamcast and the Xbox and these emulators and the Nintendo and Sega Genesis and all these different systems. I'll record this gameplay until on DVDs, right? And I had a bunch of DVDs with gameplay, and it became a little pricey for me to keep up. DVDs weren't that expensive, but for my budget at the time, they were. And I was like, I cannot just continue burning CDs with gameplay on it. So I came up with the idea, hey, I can start a YouTube channel and I can upload all my gameplay to that. So I will burn gameplay from the Dreamcast or the Xbox or the Nintendo. I will burn that gameplay until I had a rewritable DVD player. They used to use rewritable DVRWs, or whatever they were called, DVDRWs, which were the rewritable DVDs. And I will burn games on there. I will record the game, and then I would put that DVD on my computer, and then I would what was the word? There was a word for whenever you were copying a DVD. But I will go ahead and I will copy the gameplay off the DVD into a digital file, an MPEG file. So I would collect a lot of gameplay like that, and then I started uploading them to YouTube. And for me, initially, it was a way for me to have storage to store this gameplay that I wanted to keep, so I can always come back and reminisce if I wanted to think about a certain game from my childhood, and for some reason the system wasn't available anymore. I just didn't feel like playing. I just want to watch it for a few minutes. I can go to my YouTube channel and look for that game. And if you go in this channel, you can find there's many playlists from 17 years ago, where it was like the Dreamcast channel, and that playlist has like a bunch of Dreamcast game. I had the Nintendo channel playlist that had a bunch of Nintendo games, Sega Genesis as well, and some other systems. And that's how the channel came about. That was the purpose for this channel, was a way for me to have free storage, to store free gameplay videos, So I never meant to be a YouTuber or anything like that. And I don't even think the YouTuber partnership program was even around in 2008. It might have been for some YouTubers, but I was certainly not thinking of becoming one of them. Uh, but one of the things that happened, a lot of those footage that I uploaded, gameplay footage, became popular. Some of them earning 100,000 views, 50,000 views, 40,000 views. I was like, oh my God, people like this stuff. So I kept uploading them for a while. And I also I used to work at a GameStop or a EB Games, which was later acquired by GameStop back in the early 2000s. And I had acquired a lot of VHS tapes, promotional material, promotional VHS, promotional DVDs from different companies that would give them to GameStop. And then when GameStop was going to throw them away in the garbage, I would go and get it and I would take that home. And I would have all these weird footage of like different games, different advertisements, like all kinds of weird stuff. And I uploaded them. I uploaded them here to this YouTube channel, and a lot of the stuff became very popular as well. And some of them got almost millions of views. So that was the main purpose for this channel. It was just a way for me to store gameplay video for free without having to use my own storage because I couldn't afford to have the storage to save that library of games that I wanted to save. But I was able to do that with YouTube. So the channel then picked up a little bit of steam. I was like, okay, this is people are watching this channel. And at some point, I might have tried to do a video. Like I think I had when the Xbox One came out, I had an issue with the Xbox One, and I made a video about the issue and how to fix the issue. And that video, I think, has over 300,000 views. It went crazy. A lot of people was looking up. So there was momentum building up on the channel for a while. So I would make like a tips, like, Xbox tips, like how to get the best Wi-Fi. I made a video like that. That video got, I think, 100,000 of views as well. So I made some videos like that. Unfortunately, there was a time in the late, I'm going to say like 2013, 2014, 2015, those years where I couldn't put enough time to make this channel grow. The channel at that point I couldn't grow. I had the opportunity to grow the channel to become bigger, but I couldn't because at that time I went back to school to get my degree, and I had to split my time between my degree and my family. I was recently married at that time, and I had a stepson, and so they had a race as well. So I had to split my time, and I couldn't put all my effort and time into building this YouTube channel. So it never went anywhere. I will upload some videos here and there. I think I did a video that was very popular. Was one where when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on PC. I think I was initially running it on a 970 or 960 video card, and I made a video on how to have the best settings to get the best performance in that video, and that became popular. So, and then I got lazy. I just started uploading gameplay, unedited gameplay, which is what I used to do in the 90s and the 2000s, record gameplay. So I will upload the gameplay, and a lot of it would get hundreds of views for a while. Then the YouTube algorithm changed, and I'm to the point right now that I can upload some gameplay video, some clean, I mean clean gameplay video, right? Like best quality gameplay, best quality video of 4K 60 video of Xbox, of the Xbox Series X or PlayStation games. I can upload these videos, and nowadays I'm only getting like single digits view because of the algorithm, the way the YouTube algorithm is set up today. So for me, doing like the first 10 minutes of Ninja Gaiden 4, for example, that was the last video I think I uploaded about a week or two ago. And I think it was only received like less than a handful of views. Crazy, right? So this channel hasn't had a lot of steam, a lot of momentum lately. It feels like it's dead. And I feel that my relationship with gaming has also changed. I don't find gaming as exciting as it used to be for me. Gaming has changed. There's a lot of just changes going on in the industry, and I just don't know how to deal with it. Right. So I'm not trying to chase the opportunity to be a YouTuber. Like, yeah, that would be great if it could happen, but I'm not trying to chase that. What I do feel like, I do feel like I need to express myself more. I do want to talk about my opinions about certain topics. I work in technology. There's a lot of stuff going on in technology. I also have a lot of life experience. I had a lot of obstacles in my life that I had to overcome and hop. And so I have experience in a lot of different things that I can talk about. I got multiple degrees that I have earned over the last few years. Uh, so I have overcome quite a lot in my life and have accomplished a lot. And so I feel like there's a lot that I can talk about, things that I could be related to gaming or could be related to tech, career, life. So I think that moving on into the near future, I think I'm gonna start taking this channel and taking it in a different direction. And instead of just being a channel about just gameplay and stuff, maybe make it a channel about my experiences, right? Things that I can talk and share, so that maybe I can inspire others or prevent others from making the same mistakes that I have made in my life, which is plenty. So you know, the update is pretty much that, yeah, I'm gonna take this channel in a different direction. I appreciate all of you that have been subscribed all these years. We have about over 3,000 subscribers, which is a very small number for a channel that is 17 years old. But it is amazing to still have 3,000 subscribers for me when I don't constantly publish videos and editor. I don't have an editor. I don't have all this fancy stuff that a lot of YouTubers have, because I never meant to make a career out of it. I never meant to make money out of it. I did this because I love what I do. I love playing games. I love recording gameplay, and I love uploading it and making that gameplay video available online for anybody to see, including myself. Um, so what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna make this channel a little bit more different. I'm probably gonna talk about some other topics. There's a lot going on in tech. I work in technology. I have done work for some of the biggest companies in the world, and there's just a lot of changes happening right now in tech. There's tons of layoffs. There's a tsunami coming, especially with AI, may bringing all these changes. So I feel like I feel encouraged to talk more about that kind of stuff and publish that stuff here on this channel. Obviously, there's certain things I won't be able to speak about because of my work and NDAs and stuff like that, where I cannot. An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement, so I'm not going to be able to talk specifics about my work, but I'll be able to talk about things that I have done, just not give you anything specific about a certain customer or anything like that. So, but I do want to talk about technology. I do have a home lab, and I have been looking to implementing a local AI in my house, so I can have an AI that's local and that is useful, and that can I can use it to do different things here. Have it run different things for me, run some of the automation, check the weather for me, send me an email, send me a reminder of this. Just figure out how to use AI locally at home. So I might make some videos about that soon, about me implementing AI, a local AI, and running it and seeing what kind of system you need to run. So there's a lot about technology that I want to talk about. Also about career. I've overcame a lot of obstacles to be able to earn my degrees, and I had nothing. Uh, you know, uh, let me see, what year is it? 2025. So 13 years ago, I had nothing. I had like nothing. I have a house now, I have a dogs, I have a wife, son, grandkids. So a lot has changed in the time since I started this channel. Uh, so, so I hope that those of you who are still subscribed to the channel will continue on this journey with me. As I age, I am 46 years old this year. And as I age and grow as a person, I like to share my experiences, and I would like to do that on this channel. And I hope that you're going to be along for the ride and share it with other people, because I am going to talk about stuff that it's personal, and also a lot of it's going to be self improvement stuff, things that I had to overcome to get to where I'm at today. So, with all that being said, thank you so much for listening to my rant here for the last 15 minutes. I appreciate your time. Please, if you can, click like and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. But there's more coming. So I appreciate you. You have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next one.